Hello guys, welcome to a new video. In this video we'll talk about the unequal, smaller than, greater than, smaller than or equal, greater than or equal. You know this type of equation. Let's jump into the computer and try to solve it. We have this one here, x plus 5 divided by 2x minus 4 smaller than 3. First thing we need to do is to move this 3 to the other side. It will be x minus 5 over 2x minus 4 minus 3 smaller than 0. Now we need to make the two terms with the same numerator. So it will be here x plus 5 over 2x minus 4. We have minus here. 3 multiplied by 2x minus 4. And we have here 2x minus 4. The result from that will be x plus 5 minus 6x positive 12 over 2x minus 4. Let's take it one step here. This x and this 6x together, x minus 6x is minus 5x, and this positive 5 with positive 12 plus 17 over 2x minus 4, and they are smaller than 0. Now we need to take this equation and do it with our method, the net method. So stay with us. It is a little bit complicated, but when you understand it, you can solve it very easy. Let's do it now on another page. Minus 5x plus 17 over 2x minus 4 smaller than or 0. Like the previous video, we need to take our denominator and numerator and put them here in order to get the exact number that we will work with. What we are going to do now is to determine the value of x that makes the result 0 or smaller than 0, which is here x then smaller than minus 17, because we need to move this 17 to the other side and it will be negative, and then we need to divide the two sides over minus 5. The result will be 17 over 5. This is our value of x. When we put it here, then we have the result minus 0. The same thing with the numerator here. It will be 2x smaller than 4, x equals to 4 over 2, which is equal to 2. That means when we put this 2 here, 2x minus 4, it will be smaller than 0. So let's do it to be sure. 2 multiplied by 2, which is x, equals to 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So now we need to do our method, the net method. So now we need to draw our net, which is our method. This is our net. This is our net here. First thing, we put our equation, the denominator and the numerator here. It will be minus 5x plus 17, and here 2x minus 4. And in the first line, we put minus infinity. In the second line, we put the value that is closer to minus infinity, which is here 17 divided by 5 is 3.2, but 2 is smaller than 3. So we put our 2 here, and then we put our 17 over 5 here. This line represents 2, this line represents minus infinity, and this line represents 17 over 5. We can do another line, and this line will represent the positive infinity here. So what is the benefit of this line and why we do it like that? What is the value from these values here that can make this result equal to 0? Of course, the 17 over 5 we did the equation before, and when we put 17 over 5 here in the place of x, the result will be 0. Now we need to do one more step. What if we put 2 or 1 or minus 2 here? Let's do it. 2, we put 2 here, minus 5 multiplied by 2 is minus 10. Minus 10 plus 17 is 7. It is positive. So in this side, if we put 2 or 1 or minus 1 or whatever in this equation, the result is always will be positive. So that's why we put positive in this side and negative in the other side, because if we put 4 or 5 in this equation, the result will be negative. Let's say we have put 5 here. Minus 5 multiplied by 5 is minus 25, plus 17 is minus 7, so it is here minus. Now we need to do the same steps with the second equation. 2x minus 4, of course, in the 2 here it will be 0, because 2 multiplied by 2 minus 4 is 0. But what if we put, let's say, 1 or 0 or minus 1 here? Let's say we have put 1. 2x multiplied by 1 is 2. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. You notice the difference between the first equation and the second equation. In the first equation, when we put the 2 or 1 in this equation, the result is always positive. But in this one, if we put 1 or 2, is negative or 0. And in the other side is the same. If we put 3 in this equation, it will be 2 multiplied by 3, which is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. 2 is positive. So this side of equation will be always positive until the infinity. So now I think we understand the concept behind this method, and then we can solve it very easy. Okay, plus multiplied by negative is negative. Plus multiplied by plus is plus. Negative multiplied by positive is negative, and negative by positive is negative. So now what we can take from this equation, we take the positive or the negative. Like we have said in the previous video, in order to know what is our result that we need to take from this method, we need to look at the sign that we have here, which is smaller than. What is smaller than 0? Negative or positive numbers? Negative numbers is always smaller than 0. So here we will take the negative areas, which is this area here from minus infinity till 2, and this area here from 17 over 5 till the infinity, positive infinity. So our result will be here equals to, we open the brackets, from minus infinity till 2, from minus infinity till 2, close the brackets, from 17 over 5 till the infinity. That's mean from here 17 over 5 till the positive infinity. And the two of them are our results, so we cannot put them just like that. We need to do this unit sign. That's mean and. It's mean just and. This result and this result. Okay, this is our result for this equation. It was a little bit hard to understand, but if you have any problem with this equation, you can rewatch the video one more time or two more times. Try to solve it step by step. And if you have any problems solving it alone, and then you can check the video and see what is the failure that you have did. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.